Variables are two types. Variables are two types. So first one, local variables. Second one, global variables. Global variables. Okay, so local variables and global variables, two types of variables. So local variables means a variable declared with a JavaScript function. Okay, a variable declared with a JavaScript function becomes local and can only be accessed within that function only. A variable declared within a JavaScript function, within a JS function, so it becomes local variable and can only access and can only be accessed within that function. Accessed within that function only. Okay, so we can access local variables within the function only. Okay, we cannot access local variables outside of the function. So you can have local variables with the same name in different functions. We can create local variables with the same name in different functions. Okay, so we can create local variables with the same name in different functions. And next, global variables. Variables declared outside a function. Variables declared outside function and it becomes global variable and all functions on the web page can access these variables. All functions can access these variables. And global variables are destroyed when you close the page. Global variables destroyed when you close the page. Okay, so one example for local variables and global variables. So just create one example HTML form. Local global variables. So HTML form is created. So now, so take one button, input, type equal to button, and value equal to addition. Okay, so when you click on this button, we can display the addition of two numbers, okay, from the function, JavaScript function. function. So we can display the output in paragraph, id equal to p1. Now we can use script tag and function, okay, function addition. So when you click on this button, okay, addition button, we can display the output, okay, addition of two numbers in the paragraph. For this we can create the variables, like two variables where a equal to 20 and where b equal to 40. Okay, two variables are created, and we can display addition of these two numbers a plus b in paragraph. So now we can create one more variable c equal to a plus. So now document.get element by id p1 dot html equal to addition of two numbers is plus c. Okay, so this is the output, addition of two numbers is and 60. So it will display in paragraph. So now run this example. So we can call this function in the button click event, on click equal to function addition. So now run this example. Okay, so click on this button. Okay, addition of two numbers is 60. So in this example, so we created one function and created two variables, okay, a and b. So these two variables are local variables, and we can access these variables within the function only. Okay, so we cannot access these two variables in the outside of the function. Outside of the function means if you want to use that variable a, okay, like if you want to display a variable value in determined by id p1 dot html equal to a. Okay, so if you use a here, okay, so it will get the error, so that we cannot access that variables in the outside of the function. Otherwise, if we have another one more function like function multiplication, okay, so I want to use that variable, okay, where d equal to a into b. Okay, so we cannot use that variables in the second function. So for this we can use global variables. Okay, so we cannot access these two variables in the outside of the function. We can access these two variables within the function only. So if we want to use, okay, these two variables in the same in the number of functions, so that we can create these two variables in the outside of the function, okay, outside of the function. And now we can access these two variables in the add function and the multiplication function. Now where, so we can create local variables with the same name in different functions. Okay, so we can create local variables with the same name in different functions. So in this function, add function also C variable is there. In multiplication function also I want to create C. Okay, so it will work. Otherwise you can create another variable like Z equal to A into B. And again you can create one more paragraph and ID equal to P2, and another button, input type equal to button, value equal to multiplication, and on click equal to function multiplication. Okay, so now document dot get element by ID. Okay, P2 dot inner HTML equal to, okay, multiplication of two numbers is Z. Okay, so now run this example. Okay, so addition 60 and multiplication 800. Okay, so this is the local variables and global variables. Okay, so we have to create these variables in the outside of the function if we want to use this. Okay, use variables in the multiple functions. Okay, in the different functions, so we can create that variables in the outside of the function and we can use that variables in the different functions. So local variables and global variables. And next, operations. Okay, operators. Okay, operators. So operators means arithmetic operators are used to perform uh, mathematical functions. Okay, arithmetics and numbers. Okay, arithmetic operators are used to perform arithmetic on numbers. Arithmetic on numbers. So here arithmetic operators are addition. So addition means plus, and the second one is subtraction. Okay, subtraction and multiplication, and the fourth one division, and the fifth one modulus, and the sixth one increment and decrement. increment, and seventh one decrement, minus minus. Okay, so these are the operators, and addition, subtraction, and multiplication. So addition, we have done example addition and multiplication, and please practice subtraction, division, modulus, and increment, decrement. Okay, so I will explain increment, decrement, and modulus, division, and subtraction. Practice these three operators. Okay, so in any example, so if you write like x plus equal to y, okay, if x plus y equal x plus equal to y, so just like same as x equal to x plus y. Okay, so if you write like this, x plus equal to y, same as x equal to x plus y. Okay, so like this, x minus equal to y, same as x equal to x minus y. Okay, so like that, division and multiplication module also same. And for increment and decrement, you can write like x plus plus and x minus minus. Okay, so for example, if you want to display 1 to 9 numbers, okay, if you want to display 1 to 10 numbers, so when you click on the button, input type equal to button, value equal to increment, and on click equal to increment function, okay, and take one paragraph, id equal to p3. So now create one function, increment function, use for loop. Okay, for loop, and where I equal to 0, I less than equal to 10, and I plus plus. Okay, so this is the increment, I plus plus. And next, document dot get element by id, p3 dot inner html equal to I br. Okay, next line. Okay, so run this example, increment, only 10 is displayed here. Okay, so from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 10 numbers are displayed here. So here, first of all, in for loop, So all of you know, like this for loop, just like in Java or .NET. Okay, so first of all, I value 0, and it will execute this statement and display the 0 value, and again compiler goes to this I plus plus, and I value increase, 1 is displayed here, and again I value I less than or equal to 10, like 2 less than 10. Okay, condition is true, so that 2 is displayed here. So like that it will repeat the values, okay, in for loop. So if I equal to 11, and for loop is stop the execution, and will display the output. And next, JavaScript data types. JavaScript data types. So JavaScript variables can hold many data types like numbers, strings, arrays, object. JavaScript variables can hold many data types. Like number, numbers, string, and arrays. Okay, array data type, and object data types, and also and so on. Okay, so many data types supports these JavaScript variables. And data types is very important concept in JavaScript. And JavaScript has only one type of numbers. Numbers can be written with or without decimals. Numbers can be written with or without decimals. So for example, if you want to create number data type, use where keyword, and where like x value equal to 20. Okay, so this is number data type. And if you want to create string data type variable, use name equal to, okay, so JavaScript. So this is the string data type. And if you want to create array data type, where array equal to, so like here multiple values. Okay, so multiple values for single variable. So you can store multiple values for single variable by using array, and all data types are same data types, like array. So this array is city names, and here HYD, Bangalore, okay, Chennai. So like this, so we can create array data type, and where object data types, okay, person details, okay, person details equal to, so we can use flower brackets, Person details is first name, last name, mobile number, email. So like this, you can store the person information. Okay, first name like ABCD, and the last name KE, and mobile. Okay, mobile number and email test at gmail.com. So like this we can create object data type with the person details. Okay, so these are the data types. Suppose JavaScript. So for example, so if you want to get the length of the string, okay, you want to know the length of the string. So you want to know the length of the string. Okay, JavaScript. Okay, how many characters is there in that word? You want to know. So that we can use length property. Okay, length property. So we can use to know length of the string. Okay, length of the string. So create otherwise. So here in this example, take one button, put type equal to button and value equal to get length and on click equal to function get string length. Okay, function get string length. So now function copy this function name and paste here. So create one variable string my name equal to JavaScript. So this is the string variable. Okay, my name is the variable and JavaScript is the value. And a document dot get element by ID. Otherwise, we can use console.log also dot log and my name dot length property, so that it will return the length of the string. Okay, so get length. Go to inspect and go to console and click on this get length. Okay, so 10 characters is there in JavaScript. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, so 10 characters is there, so that we can space also will be count. Okay, space also will be count. So like this we can find out the length of the string. And also you want to create the array and you want to display the array values. We create one HTML form, arrays, input type equal to button, value equal to create array, script where cities, okay, cities equal to, so we can copy this here, okay, cities like okay, Pune, okay, so so 5 cities names there, and I want to display particular city name, okay, particular city name in the paragraph. Paragraph ID equal to p1. Okay, I want to display Chennai, okay, Chennai city name in the paragraph. Okay, I want to just display the city name from this list of cities names from this array. So now we can use, okay, we can use array index, okay, array index to find out the and to display the individual names. So array index start with 0, okay, so array length is array length cities cities dot length -1. So here document dot get element by id, p1 dot inner html equal to cities of, so here we can use index of the array. So now here 5 cities names there. So array index start with 0, HYD array index is 0, and Bangalore 1, Chennai 2, and Pune 3, and Delhi 4. Okay, so you want to display Chennai city name. Okay, you want to only display only one city name. Now we can use index name 0, 1, 2. You want to display, if you want to display Chennai, we can use array index 2. So run this example. Where directly it is displaying here. Okay, function create array. Okay, so we can call this function in non-click event. Okay, so Chennai is displaying. So for example, if you want to display all cities names, okay, all city names in the list format, so that we can use, okay, so we can create HTML element by using JavaScript where my list equal to OL, okay, and next for loop where I equal to 0, I less than cities dot length, and I plus plus. For example, You can copy this comment. You want to know the length of the array, we can use length property so that we can get the length of the array. So here 5 values is there. 5 is displayed in the paragraph. Okay, so we have 5 values. And now you want to display all cities names. My list plus equal to, we have to create list item for OL tag plus cities of I and plus li tag. Okay, and finally my list close equal to OL. Okay, so this example is creating the order list, and in this for loop, okay, in this for loop we are creating the list items for this order list, and we are attaching list items to this order list, and finally we are closing the order list. Okay, so plus equal to means we can, so this means we can add extra content to the already existing content. Okay, if you use plus equal to, okay, if you use plus equal to, we can add extra content to the already existing content. So here already OL tag is there. Okay, OL tag is there. So with OL tag we can, okay, we need to create list items for this OL tag. Okay, so that we need to add the extra content for this OL tag. So that plus equal to we use it here, and we are adding this list items to this OL tag, and finally we need to add end tag for the OL tag, and finally document dot get element by id, use p1 dot inner html equal to my list. Okay, in the paragraph list is displayed. Okay, so HYD Bangalore, Chennai, Pune and Delhi. Okay, so like this we can display the array list items. Okay, all array values. So this is arrays concept, and you want to create object data type. Okay, so you want to create object data types. Okay, so by using object data type you can create person information, multiple persons information. Okay, like 2-3 persons information. Okay, and create one button value equal to create object, and close this, use script tag, and here we can use paragraph id equal to p1, function function object data type. So where suppose you want to store the 2 3 employees information in one object. So my object equal to my object equal to use square brackets, within the square brackets use flower bracket for each person. Okay, so in the square brackets, for every employee, for every record use flower bracket for every record. This is one record, this is one record, this is one record. Okay, for every record margin should separate with the comma. Okay, for each and every column also separate with comma. Okay, first name, okay, Harsha. Last name, D, like mobile, and comma, email equal to harsha@gmail.com. Okay, so this is one employee information. And second employee information, first name. Okay, so this is column name and this is value. Okay, so we need to use colon to assign the value, and for each and every column we separate with the comma. Okay, so this is very important in AngularJS and Node.js and React.js. Okay, in real time also this is very important object data type. First name like Sai, comma, last name, yes, mobile, comma, email, sai@gmail.com. And third employee information, first name, Raju, last name, or mobile, and comma, email, gmail.com. Okay, so this is 3 employees information. You want to display, okay, you want to know the length of the object. Okay, so here we can use my object dot length and display that result in paragraph, not in the HTML equal to my object dot length. Okay, so here we have 3 employees information. So run this example. Okay, use onClick event and function object data type. Okay, so we have 3 employees information. Okay, the result is 3. 3 records is there. The length of the object is 3. And you want to display second employee information. You want to display second employee information. For this, we can use here array index also. Okay, we can use index my object of. So here also index is, this is 0, 1, 2. Okay, 0 index, first index and second index. First dot first name, and also you want to display mobile number, my object of 1 dot mobile. Okay, Sai and mobile number. So here name and mobile. So run this example. Okay, name is Sai and mobile, this is the mobile number. Okay, only second employee information is displaying. But if you want to display all employees information, okay, all employees information in the table format. Table format is first name, last name, mobile, email. For this, we can create table, okay, HTML table by using JavaScript, where my table equal to table, and for where I equal to 0, I less than my object dot length and I plus plus. And now my table plus equal to, so first of all we need to add the column names, okay, like first name, last name, email and mobile number. Add one row tr, okay, tr, and for this tr starting and any tag, and the first column, in the first row, first column, okay, employee first name, and the second row, second column, first row, second column, last name, and first row, third column, first row, third column, mobile number, and finally fourth row, uh, first row, fourth column, email. Okay, so first column names are added, and next my table plus equal to second row, in the second row, first column, The second row, first column, my object of I dot first name. Okay, and the second column, td my object dot of I dot last name. td my object of I dot mobile, and finally td last column, td my object of I dot email. Okay, so all columns is there, and finally my table plus equal to table. Okay, so you can display this table in paragraph. Dot inner html equal to my table. Okay, so it will repeat the columns. This is not in for loop. Okay, so in only for loop, this one only. Okay, it will loop the all rows and attach to this table. Refresh this example. Okay, so this is the table format. First name, last name, mobile and email. First Harsha, Sai and Raju. Okay, 3 employees information. Okay, first of all, table is created in HTML, and the second statement is columns is added. Okay, first name, last name, mobile and email. So first row and four columns. First row, 4 columns, and in loop. Okay, in loop, all records are attached to this table. Okay, 3 rows is created. Okay, dynamically 3 rows is creating, and finally table and tag. So this variable is assigned to paragraph. Okay, the table is assigned to paragraph, so that total table is displaying in paragraph. Okay, so this is the paragraph. In the paragraph we have table. So we can create, we can write some CSS for the table. Pixel is solid. Okay, so like this it will display the table format. Okay, so this is the object data type. So JavaScript functions. The next one is JavaScript functions. JavaScript functions. A JavaScript function is a block of code, okay, block of statements designed to perform a particular task. A JavaScript function is a block of statements, to perform statements to perform particular task. A particular task. And JavaScript function is executed when user click on any button. Okay, these functions these functions is executed when user click on any button. Okay, so a JavaScript function is defined with the function keyword. JS function is defined with the function keyword. And followed by function name. Followed by function name. And followed by parentheses. Followed by parentheses. Parentheses means flower brackets. Okay. Open bracket and close bracket. And the code to be executed and close and code should be in code is placed inside the curly brackets. Inside the curly brackets. Open and close. Okay, these are the curly brackets. Okay, so the advantages of function is we can reuse the code and define the code once and use it many times, and you can use the same code many times. We can use same code many times with different arguments to produce different results.